Welcome back, lords and ladies, to another holy empire of the Sunrise Coast. We'll get to that message momentarily. First things first.
Just name the
Captain Albrecht must die. So yeah, success. Increase both in his skill and an ancillary to boot. Now it does lower my ruler's chivalry, so there's that. But he's got enough that he still has Champion of Honor, plus another fair and rule, so I think we should be fine. As long as we don't bust through that. And when I take the next settlement, either cast Lower Tear with him, then I'll just occupy it rather than sack it, so then he gets more chivalry. I might want to just, actually, you know what? I might just have Nuremberg be the one that assaults the walls, and I'll take Heinrich, like, over there, maybe. I don't know. If only they were building frickin' roads. I want them to build frickin' roads now. So they have that. I want to wait until my secondary army is in range before I actually attack. Plus, I would like to grab all of these men, move them just a tile down, pick up our archers, and that way we have another unit in our army. We'll grab some mounted sergeants. These guys, I want them to be in range within 3 turns, which they are. Right, I want to see this guy's ranges without the general. So he should just be able to make it to that corner, which is where I want to leave them. Just in case the Scottish, because they're just on the border here, and this region is the only one that can get mercenaries at the for the time being. So I want to take advantage of that. And I want to grab both of them. So then neither the English nor the Scottish can grab them, which strengthens my army, so I actually will have an army over here. It only took me a long time. Now, I'm kind of vaguely considering going against the Scottish now? Vaguely considering. I mean, that depends if they lose the battle against Robert over here, because Robert and the King of Scotland, Robert's just a family member of England, but they're right across the border from each other, and they're looking at each other all mean-eyed and stuff, and I mean, their marriage alliance is with us. And they already declared war. I told them to wait, and they did not, which drew that army over to them. Ugh. If they wouldn't have, they would have brought the army over to me and been like, what are you doing running around our territory, friend? But no, fortunately it was not supposed to go that way. Well, even with the mercenaries, we still are far out of range. But yeah, we'll toss them there, we'll grab him, and we'll just have him lead this little army closer. So it should take another 2 turns to take down Tear. Actually 3 if you think about it. So by turn 30 we should have 10 regions, and by that time I'll just besiege Caslo as well. And if the Scottish can take down Robert, or I don't care if I take him down or they do, one of us needs to take him out. That's all good. Militarily, we are 6th. Financially first, of course. Population first, still, somehow. Production overall. Alright, I think that's basically it. Now there is a diplomat over here. I'm vaguely thinking of grabbing him.
My lord speaks highly
Huh.
of you, sire.
I don't know. This is an interesting thought process here. Thing is, Spain wants to expand, but The most vulnerable point looks to be, well, not Venice actually. They look pretty well garrisoned. Oh shit. No, I didn't want you to move yet. Damn. Alright. Well, we'll just have you keep moving over that way. There was an English diplomat I thought about bribing just so I'd have 2 more in the area, but I've already got this guy, so I might as well just leave him. And I will have my other my merchant who's going for the tobacco to trade some slaves for a little bit of money. 16 florins, not a lot, but just a little bit. Gurth is a new. Come on, Fraps, catch up with me. There you go, good job. So there, I could either do dirt roads, a port, or the knight's stables, or I could just upgrade to a fortress. Now, part of me wants to do the roads. Another part the knight's stables. Another part wants to do the ballista maker, just so I can get some direct contact if I need it. But I want to retrain these knights. They're so good. What about my blacksmiths? Be able to fully upgrade them until later, but the best we could have is a 11 attack and 14 defense, which certainly more than meets the eye. Haha. JK. Well, that's interesting. Well, we could go for a port here. Naju and Gareth. Imports and exports. Land trade. If we get a port, that way we could trade with Spain. Have some good economy boom there. I think, yeah, we'll go for the port. I'll move most of my fleet there, and then we'll keep like these 3 ships back just to have some ships back here. Otherwise, I can recruit a lot of nice troops now. Oh, that's right. He gets a 10% bonus or discount on training costs. Ah, I'm gonna keep him here. He got social drinker, which is good and bad because if he it can go down to steady drinker, which he'll still be a +1, but then I'll have to have him evict from Gareth because otherwise he could get worse and worse of a drinker, which would make him a worse commander, even though he's he could probably become a drunkard and still be a pretty damn good attacker, because +6 infantry, so actually +7 attacking and +3 for infantry, so, and a night fighter, so, you know, plus like 8. Yeah, Henry, it's okay if you want to drink, go for it. But yeah, those guys are pretty expensive. How much trade would it give us if we went for a port? Not a lot. I just want Zareth to have the port. Could go for walls. I could go for town watch. Actually, we'll keep him there just for the time being. I mean, he's fiscally challenged, so he's getting a penalty on trade. He's not the best trader, which is fine. I don't really mind. Or we could actually go for grain trade, grain exchange. So either way, it's actually the same bonus, so I'll go for the grain exchange just to promote trade. That way I can get another merchant. I'll keep my fleet up here by that. Okay, alright, we'll do that. I'm just gonna go for the roads. Might as well. That way it's a little easier because there's a lot of land between us and Ethos, and it's a little too much, to be honest. Otherwise, I want to refrain from recruiting any more troops or ships for the near future. I mean, does this... No, I don't want to build crop rotations. They're too expensive. I could build the knight stables. So, yes. Could we build anything here? I mean, we could. But 1200 divided by 50 is 24, so that would pay itself back in 24 turns roughly. No, yeah, 150 and then minus the extra 5 would put it like 49 or 48 due to the devastation, so it's not worth it to me to build farms because we're not even 24 turns into the frickin' hot seat, so screw more farms. Screw it, screw it, screw it. I just want to maintain like a 10,000-ish upswing. So we'll have our merchant go there. After this is done building, we'll either build the port or the market. And after this is done, next turn we'll build the stables. Let's see, that's 12. Yeah, see, it's not even really worth it. I mean, with admin, it's barely up to pretty close to 50. Get drill master, Henry. Get it. We have a drill square now, so get drill master. I don't think any other place has like anything above a mustering hall, really. Except for maybe Tallhurst? Yeah, town guard. Yeah. Oh gosh. I hope somebody just hacks my kingdom and just like, wow, this is easy as frickin' pie. Another thing, I'm glad that I have not had to do any battles for the last like 4 or 5 turns. Two or three turns. Because Fraps is not any help for that, and OBS is still being a piece of crap, so there's that. Alright. Now's the time of truth. Good. Alright, good. We got the generals to move all the way. Well, Godwin is already moved. So get you guys moving together. So Terra will move. Let's see, we'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have a crappy half stack, and once we move the peasants up north, you know, it's tomato, tomato. We'll probably bring this army down a little bit, throw the town militia, both town militias, maybe Jan as well, and we'll take Godwin, because he'll have the drill master. We'll use him maybe to attack. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, we have a message from the disciples of Tyrone, because I basically threatened them last turn because their ship was scouting around, and I don't want him to do that. Master Siege, German names. In good faith, I endeavored to bring an emissary to your lands, and in the spirit of distrust you have turned him away. It is a sad day when loyal servants of Tyrone, praise him, suspect each other of malice by their mere presence. In recognition of your heroic efforts, defeating the heathens of your realm, I shall allow this sharp tongue to be forgiven. But I implore you, for the sake of your immortal soul, realize that all children of Tyrone Our kindred spirits. Oh gosh, until fresh. I want to throw up too many words. Too much talk. Enough talk. Let it just be a dance of sword upon sword. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I don't mean to. No, no aggression. I don't mean to kill you. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, seriously, just kidding though. I don't even want to reply. I have no will to want to reply to this. Like, I, I don't even know.
Mein Kaiser. Ja, Kaiser.
Well, that's pretty much all I really got for you guys today. There's not really much moving or other turn stuff to do. I suppose we could look at faction rankings before we finish things out. So we got us, 2, 4, 6, 7 of us. Yep. So overall, Byzantines, or the Valdokians, excuse me, are number 1. I am number 2. Looks like the Amber Plains. Yep, Amber Plains are number 3 and Spanish number 4. The Venetians coming up. Wow, very nice, very nice. Militarily, Venice is about to surpass us. Well, hopefully they don't after I just spent money on mercs and another unit of cav. I mean that and a merchant or no, a ship. Yeah, that was all I really got for military this turn. Yeah, they could pass us easily. It's not so much that you need a large military if you're a large empire, it's if you have the right amount of military in the right places. So, strategy, multiple strategies is muy bueno, muy bueno. But Valdokians have a very strong military and are continuing to move up. I'm gonna say at some point Valdokians in Scotland are going to do a joint war on somebody and destroy them. I'm guessing Valdokia will attack the disciples of Tyrone because they're not of the same religion, so there's no role play to block them in a sense. Holy, well, Scotland and I seem to be bros in this regard, so yeah, he might not be able to pull Scotland into a war against the disciples of Tyrone. Praise him. Ugh, praise him. Production, yep. Still getting beaten by Amber Plains, but I'm catching up. I'm slowly catching up. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Territorially, they've defeated me at 10 regions. Damn it! Damn it! Ah! Damn it! Well, I'll have 11 regions by the end of this war, and one less ally. Oh yeah. Financially, yep, still. Well, I'll be at 10,000, so I'll still be kind of there. I think the Valdokians are gonna push past us, though. I haven't had any uh, places to sack in quite a while, so I won't be getting any extra money. uh, and surprisingly, Venice is not doesn't seem to be suffering uh, financially either. So it must be just those Italian spear militia that are really propping up your military rank. We'll keep you on our radar, Venice. You might seem like an underdog now, but we're gunning for you. We remember your general. If you rebuild him, stronger than ever before, you'll have some contestants to deal with. Maybe us. We'll see. Population. I don't know why it said I was number 1 because it looks like Byzantines are going to be surpassing us. Yeah. Look at that. They're so much further ahead. It only took you 5 regions more to beat me. 4 maybe. I don't know. Oops, one too far. Overall, yep, there you have it. We got our good top 5 here. I actually want to go back to financially. So Scotland is going pretty broke at the moment. Apparently, them not taking the English capital is really killing their economy. Huh. Well, I've seen the main army. It's just barely in range. If I recruit mercenaries and throw them out even farther, it's kind of hard to reach the English army when they're like 2 or 3 turns away from my main army, even if I moved it over that way. So, yeah. Plus, it's even more difficult if you've declared war in England. Now, I was planning on attacking them this turn so it would draw them over, or maybe they would be close enough I'd destroy the army, lay siege to Caslo, and then, you know, get a forced draw out. But no, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Well, I think that's pretty much all we got. I'll see you guys in the next turn. I'll pass it on to Rampant.